3.5 slope-intercept form, and that is also known as what form?
Function.
Function form, yeah, but we prefer to say slope-intercept form. Now, what that means is we get it, and we've already practiced doing this. Like I said, we've already practiced rearranging it, so we have y all by itself. Y right here equals. And then we'd have whatever's with x right behind the equal sign, and then a number, if there was one there. Now, you have this written in your notes, y equals mx plus b, that's slope-intercept form. Whatever number, any number that is with the x is always your slope. And the number that follows it is where it's going to cross the y-axis. It's your y-intercept. All right? You'll be ready to do the work off to the side. But this one, if I look at this one, example number 1, or it's example A, put that one on one of your extra graphs that I gave you. Because that's already in slope-intercept form. Y equals 2x minus 3. Y is already all by itself. Awesome. I've got the x, and there's a 2 with it, so that term is right behind my equal sign. And then I have a number, a -3 behind it. So, the work we need to show for this one, since there's no rearranging to do, let's just list what is my y-intercept. That is a -3, so write that by it. The y-intercept is a -3. And the slope is, okay, so our slope equals what? What's with our slope? Our x. Our slope is a 2. But in order for us to graph it using the slope, we need it to be in a fraction form. How do I make a whole number a fraction?
Over 1.
Exactly. Put it over 1. So put a 1 under it. So these are the two things we need to know. And now, I don't have to do a t-chart. I don't have to do the zero substitution methods to find the x and the y-intercepts. I can just look at this right here and graph it. So, on your graph paper, we have one that okay, where do we start? The first thing we need to know, we need a dot. We need a point to start from. So, where does it cross the y-axis at? What did we just write down? Our y-intercept is what? -3. So where do I go from the origin? Down. So on the y, it's going to cross the y-axis right here at the -3. That's the point we start for this equation. So our pencil is on the -3. Now just so we all do this the same way, let's just start with our run first. Start with our run. Our run is a positive or -1?
Positive.
So would I go up, right, left,
Left.
down? What would I go?
Right.
Right, because your run is either left or right. It's positive, so I go right 1, and then what? Up or down 2?
Up 2.
Up 2. Put a dot. Right 1, up 2. Right 1, up 2. Is that not easy to graph now? We just use our straight edge and graph it. But say we ran off and it's not very many dots. Put your pencil right back here at the y-intercept, the -3 again. And instead of going right 1, up 2, how can I get some more dots?
Go down left 1.
Yeah, go
Down left 1.
left 1,
Down.
down 2. Left 1, down 2. That'd be just like a -2 over a -1. Oops, -1. See, left 1, down 2. So I end up getting more dots, just the opposite direction. So you take your straight edge, not freehand, you take your straight edge. And you graph your equation. All right, now let's do letter B. This you'll have to do on your note packet because you're going to have to show some work on this, or in your notebook if it's your homework. Because when I start out with this example B, we have 4x plus 3y equals 9. Now, is that in slope-intercept form? Yes or no?
No.
Absolutely not. Y is not all by itself. We don't have the x behind the equal sign, and we got to slide this number over so there's room to put the x in there. So what's the first thing I should do in order to rearrange this?
Subtract 4.
Yep. Subtract 4x. Exactly. So this is a positive 4x, so we're going to move it. Subtract 4x from both sides. So that cancels this out, leaves me with, now I have 3y equals. Here's the big mistake people make. They go 9 minus 4x is 5x. Can I do that? No. If you want them all wrong, you can. I don't think anybody wants them all wrong. I cannot combine these because why?
One's an X and one's not.
Right. This one has an x, this one does not. These two are not what kind of terms?
Like.
They are not like terms. Good memory. So what should I list first here then? Should I bring the 9 over here or should I put the minus 4x here?
Minus 4x.
Right, minus 4x.
Plus 9.
And it's a positive 9, so plus 9. Am I done?
No.
No, because this y still isn't quite by itself. So now the final step is to do what?
Divide by 3 on each side.
Right, and divide everything by 3, not just the 4 at negative 4x, but also the positive 9. Everything has to be divided by a 3. That cancels out. I now have y, yay, that's what we've been working for. Y equals, what do I do here? Here's my x term, but what's with my x? A negative 4 over 3. Should I turn that into 1.3 repeating?
No.
No, just leave it. It's simplified fraction. Just leave it as a negative 4/3. Now the negative can be with the 4 or it can be with the 3 or just in the middle. So you have 1. Right now I'm just putting it with the numerator. What's a positive 9 divided by a positive 3? Plus or minus 3? A plus 3. Great. Now I have it in slope-intercept form. Now I can list my y-intercept. What is it? Where will it cross the y?
3.
The 3, the positive 3. And my slope is what?
Negative 4.
Negative 4 over 3. Now we can graph it. Where do I start? Oh, this graph is so big. Where should I start? Here, 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 where?
Y-axis. At the very middle.
The origin? Put a dot here?
I'll put a dot there.
What do you want me to do?
At the y-intercept.
Go where? Up, down, left, or right?
Up.
Up 3. Perfect, because our y-intercept is a positive 3. Positive 3. So on the y, we start right there. Now, our slope from that spot, if I give the negative, if I leave the negative on the top with the 4 right away, let's do that. Now, do I run left or right 3?
Right.
Right.
I go right 3 because it's a positive 3, so I go right 3. 1, 2, 3. Then what?
Down.
Down 4 because it's a negative 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right 3. 1, 2, 3. Down 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I want more dots going the other way. I want more points. That would be just 4 over. Then that would be assigning the negative to the 3 instead of the 4. So go back up to your y-intercept. Do I run? Which way 3?
Left.
Left 3. 1, 2, 3. And it's a positive 4, so I go up 4. Left 3, up 4. You just do the opposite. Now you get your straight edge. Then before you go on to the next problem, you ask yourself, let's see, my slope is what? I have a negative slope, right? See this negative? My slope is negative. Is my line that I just graphed negative? Yes. What if it was positive?
It would be the other way.
You did something Wrong. You graphed it wrong. Because your slope, make sure it goes the same direction as what it indicates in your equation. Alright. Let's do two more. Number 1. Y equals a negative 3x minus 4. What if this was just my equation?
Then you would already have.
I wouldn't have to do it?
You would already
No,
have
you
your
don't
water.
have to do that. Simplify.
True, I wouldn't have to simplify it. I agree with that. Where would I start on my graph? What's my y-intercept? Where would I start? There's nothing behind it.
Negative
1.
1? It would say plus 1 or minus 1 if it was a 1.
It's negative 3.
It is
0.
0. There's nothing there. So on this one, we would have to start at the origin. And then we would go right 1, down 3, right 1, down 3, or left 1, up 3, and so on. Because your slope is negative 3. Negative 3 over 1. So if there's no number here, you can start at the origin, the 0. But this one we have a negative 4 there. No rearranging needed, and in today's assignment, 4 of the problems are easy like this, where you don't have to rearrange. 4 of them, you have to rearrange. Okay, so let's list. First, my y-intercept in this problem is what?
Negative 4.
Excellent. Negative 4. My slope is
Negative 3 over 1,000.
good. Negative 3 over 1. Where do I start? So go up or down 4?
Down 4.
Down 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. My y-intercept is down here at the negative 4. Now my slope is, let's leave the negative sign with 3. Question?
He wants to graph these things.
Yep. Put this on your graph paper, your separate one, and we'll graph them now.
Just for future reference, like for the slope, why is y for the last one like negative 4 for the top?
Because that makes this where your graph goes through the y-intercept.
Alright.
That's only if there's a 1 with the y though. Okay?
When you're doing, when you're trying to get the other dots, does it always have to be the bottom number that you do first? Like
No. Oh, good question. You could start with the top number first. Let's do that one this way. Because like we've all just been doing the run first. So we'd go right 1, down 3. Well, let's do the top first. What would happen? The top, I would
Go down.
up or down?
Down.
Down 3 and over 1. Let's see if we did the run first. Right 1, down 3. See how you end up at the same spot? Great question. Okay, so let's do another one. Right 1, down 3. How can I go backwards now? What do I do?
Left 1 up 3.
Left 1, up 3. Left 1, up 3. And that would be 3 over negative 1. That's if we were to give the negative to the bottom, to the denominator. All right, get your straight edge. And there you have it. No T-charts, no zero substitution, just graph it. All right, now, what are we gonna have to do here? What are we gonna have to do on number 2?
Put it y by itself.
Yeah, we need to get y by itself, so we have to get it in what form? Function form, or what do we call it? Slope-intercept form. So number 2, on your notes, let's rearrange this in your notes. We have, what should I put with this x?
1.
Good. Put your assumed 1 with your x minus 2y equals 10. I need to rearrange this, so the first thing I do is what? Take a guess. I won't laugh, Mom. I won't laugh. She will. No, I won't laugh. I won't laugh. Good. She said I'm minus 1x. Perfect. So what do I have left over on the left side here of my equation?
Negative 2y.
Ooh, show-offs. That was good. You remembered to bring down your negative. People have been forgetting that today. Negative 2y. Nice job. Very nice. Negative 2y equals? Yes, we list our x first, negative 1x plus 10. And the final step, I do what? Divide by negative 2. So now I have y equals, right, because a negative 1 over a negative 2 gives me a positive 1/2 x, and then what's the minus 5. Now list your y intercept equals, you guys are on fire, nice, and your slope equals 1/2. Alrighty, let's graph it. Tasha, where do I start? I start the negative 5 right here, right? Yeah, no, why? Oh, it's the x. I need to be on the y. Thank you. So there, is that right? Okay, I'm on the y, negative 5. You guys want to do the run or the rise first?
Run.
Okay, tell me where to run. Be nice. Tell the ordered pair where to go, not me. Okay, go left or right?
Right.
Well, we're working with our slope now of 1/2. You said you want to do the run first. The run is the 1 or the 2? The 2. So am I going to go left or right 2? Right 2, then
Up one.
up 1 because it's a positive 1. Then what?
Right two, up one.
Right 2, up 1. Okay, go back to your negative 5. Let's do it backwards. Left 2, down 1. Left 2, down 1. Now what kind of a slope do we make when we use our straight edge? Is that what we want as a positive line?
Yeah.
Why, yes we do, because that's a positive 1/2. We're rocking it, okay? That's where we're going to stop for today. Tomorrow we'll do the parallel and the perpendicular. So for today you have 8 problems. Page 810, 19 through 26. You can put the work in a notebook or something where you tell me what your slope is and your y-intercept is. 4 of them you have to rearrange and then tell me what they are. But you have to graph all 8 of them. And that's due tomorrow.